Hey Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve cast. I'm Alberto, and today we're going to talk about a little bit of news. There's not much going on in the Juventus world, but there is a bit, including the first bid for Demiral. We're going to talk about Chiellini's future, and of course, today is a Juventus match day with the season-friendly opener in Cesena. Okay, so we'll talk about all that today on Juve Today. All right, everybody, right out of the gate, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It all helps. And make sure you check out our awesome sponsor, stripedheartsapparel.com. And let's get to the news without any more delay. Merih Demiral, the first offer from Atalanta is expected to come in at 25 million euros plus 5 million euros bonus, but apparently Juventus will not budge from the 35 to 40 million euros that they want. So this will be an interesting one. The two teams will probably share a few back and forths. Juventus still expecting the 16 million euro option to buy Romero, who looks set to take his way over to Tottenham with Paratici. So yeah, a little bit of odds and ends here to work out between Atalanta and Juventus, but Merih Demiral, very much a possibility heading over there. Chiellini, apparently, it's rumored that he's looking for a 2-year deal, something that will take him into basically the Qatar World Cup, as it appears that Chiellini thinks he can make it to that tournament and go through there. So he's looking for a 2-year, apparently. I want to know your opinions on, would you take Chiellini on a 2, not just a single-year extension? And it's also rumored he wants to take his salary from 3.5 to 5 million euros. This is interesting because I've heard, and we've all heard the discussions and a lot of talk. It started with guys like Gigi Buffon saying they would never create an issue for Juventus. And Chiellini's been a little bit underpaid for pretty much all his tenure at Juventus, in my personal opinion. So I don't know how much I buy into this salary increase part of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was looking for a deal taking him to Qatar, because I think he's going to want to be a part of that World Cup squad, to be honest. But it might be a stretch. It might be a stretch. We'll have to see there. But yeah, that's the scoop on Chiellini right now. Felix Correa, it's apparent that he may leave Juventus and head to another Serie A squad on loan. And honestly, that's fine, because if he's not going to find the minutes within our attack this upcoming season, more than happy to see him go to a Serie A club and chew up some minutes. Felix Correa is one that many Juventini have been wanting to see in our ranks. Even last year, Dayton Pirlo, we saw just a few minutes with him. But yeah, I think some minutes elsewhere, starting in Serie A, or even just getting more cameos, more minutes, would really go a long way for this kid who's highly touted. So yeah, let's go with that one. Juve wants Torino to take the obligation to purchase Piazza, and they continue to discuss, as Torino wants just a dry loan with option. So yeah, ongoing discussions there with Marco Piazza, and Marco Piazza slated to start in the friendly against Cesena, which takes place today. All right, so it's a Juve match day, first friendly of the season, and it's versus Cesena. It will begin at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's noon Eastern Time. And yeah, we can see what Max has been cooking up with the guys that are at camp so far. And of course, next week, kicking off the week, is where we should get the return of the Italy internationals, the Brazilian internationals, making their way back to the club, as well as Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. And yeah, there you have it. And I know I'm getting a lot of questions about the fourth striker, what's going to happen there. Caio Jorge, who is one that Juve was really linked to. It appears that the Milan thing will be settled. 6 million apparently is enough to take him in. And with Locatelli, again, fans getting up in arms. I'm getting a ton of questions about Locatelli. Why aren't they finishing this? Again, I think Juventus feels secure in the fact that they have Locatelli's words. Another thing is now, you've got 16 million euros coming in from the Romero deal because Atalanta's already making deals to move him, whatnot. The Demiral deal will probably seal it for Juve, but it also determines what other moves they can make too, right? You've got a couple other lingering options, possibilities out there. Sarri apparently wants to bring Rugani to Lazio. So there's a lot of things, but I think, it's more and more evident that the two biggest pieces were one outgoing sale and bringing in Locatelli and whatnot. And then from there, working out where they see all these other options as far as strikers, fullbacks, another mid, whatnot. I think for them it was real simple. Locatelli's main target. You want one outgoing sale, and then you kind of see what you got to do out there. The other thing is the Cristiano Ronaldo future, which of course apparently right now is just in limbo until Mbappe figures out his, and then maybe a move to PSG could be the play. So, still a few things to work out, and I think that's why everything's going on. But I think they're calm because of the fact that Locatelli wants Juventus. So I think we just got to take it is the way it is based on today's market and how the financials work. Of course, if you're any other club but PSG. But there you have it. That's the news for today. Anyways, I love getting your comments. Thanks for asking those questions. And I try to give you as much information that I can gather to help you guys out. But I love hearing your opinions. Make sure you drop your comments in there. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, we have a live podcast taking place shortly after this video is released, actually. So make sure you stay on the channel. Make sure you get to the live podcast and take part in the discussion live with our panel at All Juvecast. All right. And enjoy the first friendly of the season on this Juve match day. Forza Juve. Ciao tutti. We'll talk tomorrow on another episode of Juve Today. Forza Juve fino alla fine.